You see it and hear it in the financial news everywhere. Today's investors are increasingly seeking out alternative products to meet their financial objectives. If you, as a financial professional, are unable to offer them alternative solutions, someone else will. And you've lost a client as well as a sale. Hello, I'm Tim Harding, Chief Marketing Officer for Alternative Design. We know the cornerstone of most insurance professionals' practice is usually a specific product line like annuities, life, or health insurance. However, there are situations where they may not be the best solution. At Alternative Design, we specialize in the distribution of unique, safe money alternative solutions. We're not a field marketing organization, FMO or IMO, and we don't require you to switch any appointments you currently have with other providers. Instead, we're going to offer you the opportunity to expand the financial solutions at your disposal and thereby capture more assets, access new markets, pick up money you've been leaving on the table, and most importantly, increase your revenues. In this brief video, I would like to introduce you to 3 situations where having the appropriate alternative product solution could be the difference between making a sale or walking away empty-handed. While none of our alternative products require a securities license, we do require a current life insurance license in good standing. Now, at one point or another, if we sell annuities, we've all found ourselves in this situation. We're sitting across the table from our prospect, Mrs. Johnson. We've made our presentation, answered the questions, overcome the objections, we've dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's. We're just about to put pen to paper on that annuity application. And then Mrs. Johnson has one last question. Okay, but is it FDIC insured? Well, we're professionals. We've anticipated this potential objection to our annuity sale. And we have a response. In fact, we have 2 or 3 that we can choose from. And they all go something like this. Well, no, but. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, it really doesn't matter what you say next, because all Mrs. Johnson is going to hear at this point is blah, blah, blah. Because for some reason, whether rational or irrational, Mrs. Johnson has decided that this portion of her assets is only going to be allocated to an FDIC insured account. And you're going to walk out of there without a sale. Well, folks, I'd like you to meet the 4-letter word that's about to become your new best friend. Because now, through Alternative Design, you can offer FDIC insured, market-linked certificates of deposit and get paid for it. Market-linked CDs work very much like a fixed indexed annuity in that interest is determined by a link to an index, a basket of stocks, commodities, bonds, or even currencies. However, as a true bank deposit, they also provide all the protections of a traditional CD, including FDIC insurance. Agent compensation on these products generally ranges between 2 and 3%. Perhaps not as generous as an FIA commission, but when you consider that you're getting paid on money you likely would have left on the table, it's not too bad. And, unlike an annuity, market-linked CDs mature, putting that money in play again at a known future date. And speaking of compensation, how would you like to earn 7% on an indexed product that is 100% liquid from day one? The perfect place for what I refer to as Mrs. Johnson's just-in-case money. You know, that $75,000 she has sitting in a savings account earning less than 1/4%? And when you ask her what it's there for, the answer is always the same. Just in case. And what she's really telling you is that the ability to get to that money is the single most important thing to her. And no proposal that doesn't give her immediate access to 100% of that money will ever fly, even when it should. Well, we have an alternative solution for that situation. And picking up just one of these a month could pay for your administrative assistant or a new BMW. The financial service industry's desire to seek alternatives has largely been driven by the increased correlation between asset classes, the expanding tendency for all asset classes to move up or down in the same time frame under the same economic conditions. We can provide you with an alternative solution that is completely non-correlated to market movements, whose return is completely insulated from all economic conditions, including market volatility, interest rate fluctuations, and world events. And it pays you a handsome 10% commission for providing your market-shy prospects with the security that they're seeking. All of our alternative solutions are principal protected and guaranteed, have proven track records, and can be offered with only a current life insurance license. It's very easy to get started with us. Simply complete the one-page confidentiality agreement found on the same landing page as this video. Completing it will put you into our information loop. Of course, I welcome your questions, and you can reach me on my direct line at any time at 858-240-2059. That's 858-240-2059, or by email at tim.harding, Harding, at adisusa.net. I hope to be hearing from you soon, and thanks for watching.